So one of the most important lessons that I can teach when it comes to nutrition is about the idea of rewards and punishments. And I know that when I say that, a lot of people immediately get the wrong idea, because for most of us, for our entire life, we've treated food as a reward and lack of food as a punishment. So for example, you do well in the event, or you get promoted at your job, etc. How do you celebrate? You go out and you reward yourself with some kind of food that you might consider to be like off plan, or a cheat food of some sort, right? So many people treat food as a reward for good behavior, and I could not disagree with this approach more. You're not a dog. You don't get kibble in exchange for good behavior. You're not a seal. You don't get a fish if you jump high enough or swim fast enough, right? Food is not a prize for good behavior. Food is a gift, and good food, healthy food, is a gift that you give yourself so that you can feel your best and perform your best and look your best and have amazing body transformation. Well, so when I talk about rewards and punishments, then what am I talking about? I'm really going to be hanging out with the idea of rewards. So let's just go ahead and get this out of the way before I get into that you don't get food in exchange for doing X or Y or Z. It's not a prize. Like I said, you're not a dog, you're not a seal, so go ahead. If that's a habit or a pattern you've fallen into, welcome to being like a normal American. It's very, very common, but let's break that habit, let's break that pattern today. Also, it's not a punishment. If you miss the gym, you should not punish yourself by skipping lunch, skipping dinner. That just contributes to the persistence, to that snowballing effect of hunger, where, like that Snickers commercial, you're not you when you're hungry. If you get to that point where you skip 2 or 3 meals and you get to that point where you're super hungry, that's the situation where people are most likely to break under the pressure of eating just crap foods, going through this vicious cycle of starve themselves or fast and then binge on crappy foods, feel terrible about it, feel guilty about it, skip several meals until your hunger breaks you again, and you go and you cheat and you binge on the food, etc. Cut that crap out right now. Immediately stop that. So let's say now, though, what am I talking about when I talk about rewards when it comes to food? So this is true for anybody. It's not just nutrition. This is a generally true statement. What gets rewarded gets repeated. That's true in business. That's true in relationships. That's true with nutrition. So let's say you just finished a nutrition challenge and you killed it for 30 days. You were on plan. You're looking better than you looked before. You're feeling better than you felt before. Your performance in the gym is up. Awesome. You should absolutely reward yourself for having done an amazing thing, because it reinforces the behavior and helps make it sustainable. It makes it more long-term, right? Now, it's super important, especially if you're like a type A, like super go-getter person. It's often easy to like hit a certain mark, hit a certain goal, and then immediately feel like you got to race to the next one. It is such a wonderful, valuable habit to get in to achieve something. Like your goal was to do a 30-day nutrition challenge or a 6-week nutrition challenge. You come to the conclusion of that challenge. You've been on plan. You did the game plan. You followed through. You did what you said you're going to do. It is so valuable to take a moment, step back, and reward yourself for having done that. It is worth celebrating. You are worth celebrating. You've done something great. Now let's reinforce that positive thing with a prize, with a gift to you. But your reward cannot be food, because that would reinforce a negative or like an unhealthy relationship with food, that it's a prize. It's not. So what does rewarding yourself look like then? For example, if you're a female and you just know that you feel really good when you go out and you get your hair done, manicure, pedicure, spa day, that's a great reward for you because it's a healthful thing. It makes you feel really, really good. And if that is what would be for you a meaningful, valuable, enriching reward for a job well done, that's a good example. For some people, it might be simple, just like carving out like a half day to be by yourself and just do a Netflix like binge of your favorite TV show. That could be a reward. It could be investing in some really nice new clothes that better fit this new body that you have. Maybe that's a reward for you. Sometimes people like to go out and splurge a little bit on an experience. Go and race a Lamborghini or a Ferrari at the Gateway Motorsports Park, the dream car riding experience. Whatever it is for you, whatever is exciting for you, you should definitely reward yourself. It could be something as simple as taking a hot bath while you just read and you have scented candles and essential oils in the bath water. Whatever would personally feel rewarding to you, but that is also healthy for you, is a great idea to be a reward for you as you achieve what you have achieved. If it's a nutrition challenge, do that when it's done. And again, like if you are in one of my nutrition challenges, you're going to hear from me when it's done. We've made it this far. We did this thing. Let's celebrate it. I want to hear from you guys about how you will celebrate something that's great, something that you've done. How, like when you're proud of yourself, give yourself that appreciation. Show some love to you. And I want to hear from you guys about how you do that. What is your reward system? What's your carrot? Let me know in the comments box below or in the GroupMe conversation, and tell me how you're going to reward yourself when you achieve what you want to achieve.